Christmas season can be trying in the bank account at this time of year, especially for some working for the armed forces in Cold Lake. When members are posted at this location, the living costs can be too much when you're providing for a family. Fraser Snowden has more on how CFB Cold Lake helps its fellow servicemen in need with their own Christmas hamper program.
Volunteers are getting hampers ready for families in need on the base. They have been running the program for 8 years with a number of items available to help over the holiday season.
Oh boy, our members support each other, and it's a great thing to see. I think that's the most wonderful thing about this all is that people willingly step up and make sure that no one goes without.
Each of these church pews is assigned to a family. There are more than 50 of them in need of some help this Christmas season. Master Corporal Chris Gilsey is helping for the second year and understands how important the hamper program is.
If you're trying to live downtown and you're just new to the base, it's paycheck to paycheck. You're going, it's too much for most people. So anything we can do to help is good.
The special deliveries are all anonymous, and with items like a gift certificate to Hamel's Meats and various food items, this will help the family provide a Christmas dinner. But the program also makes sure the kids have something to open on Christmas morning.
Then we collect what ages the children are and make sure that the children receive a gift for each within the family.
The hampers will be delivered later this week. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
With the recent warm weather, many have brought out their snowmobiles to have some winter fun. But the Lloydminster RCMP have received some complaints about sleds being driven within city limits. Jeremy Thompson reports.
Crisscrossing snowmobile tracks cover the southern edge of Lloydminster. Evidence showing winter thrill seekers have been ignoring the bylaw that forbids snowmobiling inside the city.
People just, will go from the road to the ditch, to the grass, to the fields and different things like that. So you're not aware of them, you're not paying attention to find them. So it's a safety issue.
Snowmobiles can't be registered as street vehicles or have insurance, meaning even a minor accident could put a larger dent in your wallet than your sled.
If there's a collision or something happens with a snowmobile and it's not insured inside of the city limits, breaking that law, the owner and driver of that sled would be liable for any damages or anything that would happen that way, or any civil action that would happen after.
Even without traffic, snowmobiling, like all motorsports, can be dangerous. Rory Anderson works at RecTech in Lloydminster and is an avid snowmobiler. He says barbed wire fences and unfamiliar terrain are responsible for most injuries he's seen.
It does come down to your surroundings and using common sense.
He also encourages wearing proper gear.
Your head is everything, right? So invest yourself in a good helmet, something that's going to protect you, something that isn't going to fog up on you. Make sure that you're geared right.
Anderson says snowmobiling in an appropriate location is something everyone should try.
It's a great sport that we get to participate here as Canadians that a lot of people don't get to, so definitely enjoy that. Take the time to go outside and enjoy the outdoors and stay safe.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
It's time once again for a retrospect this week from the archives. In this installment, Brian Hardy goes back to take a look at the kickoff to Elk Point's bicentennial celebrations, and we look in on a beekeeping operation.
It's December 1995 and we're introduced to leafcutter beekeeping.
Dave Cubbin and his father raise leafcutter bees on their 750-acre farm near Meadow Lake.
What I'm doing is just cutting off the end, check to see if there's a live larva in there, and you can see it in there.
Okay, so when would that hatch and when would that...
What happens is we pull these in for the winter and we store them at plus 4 degrees Celsius.
Leafcutter bees are also important for the production of alfalfa in the Meadow Lake area.
If you don't have leafcutter bees out there, you usually, the fields without bees on them will run anywhere from 0 to 50 pounds on average per acre. When you put the bees out there, we hope to run about 150-pound average.
Cubbin has been harvesting the past couple of weeks, and it'll probably be a few more from the looks of it before the job is complete. And then come June, the whole process will start all over again. Sherry Lukens, NewsHour.
This week in 1991, a local community celebrates 200 years of rich history.
Dignitaries were treated to a royal ride by dog sled to kick off the Elk Point area bicentennial.
Oh boy, so don't tire yourself out, okay?
The festivities are a celebration of culture from the year 1792, when fur trading came into full swing along the banks of the North Saskatchewan.
Massage de voyageurs.
That's right.
The guest list included Doug Main, Alberta's Minister of Culture, Beaver River MP Deborah Gray, as well as Dr. Steve West, Minister of Parks and Recreation, and local MLA John Drobot. Activities for all ages will continue through till December of next year. In Elk Point, Michael Higgins, NewsHour.
Join us next time when we pay tribute to a broadcasting pioneer. I'm Brian Hardy for Retrospect, this week from the archives.